Gemini, how you doing? So we're here to do your brutal truth karmic reading. How you doing? So this is not about the karmic and it's them that chose another person. It's not that kind of karmic reading. Okay, it is involving so much where it's going to be around your thoughts and feelings, well, their thoughts and feelings about you, and your thoughts and feelings about them. You versus them kind of energy, but a lot to do with around what's in their mind, their next approaches, how they're going to approach you with what they're happy with, what they're not happy with, what you're happy with and what you're not happy with, and everything that goes through your mind and their mind, okay? But then we start to also look at the dynamics of possible new energies. If this comes up as, say, like a third-party energy of a metaphysical one or anything like that, or people are married, it breaks the energy down, and I'm getting a lot of benefits from actually doing these readings. But I keep hearing for you channeled wise for a start, Gemini, there's a lot to do with this forbidden fruit of around someone doesn't like about eating, something that you are eating or something that you're not eating, and it might be a diet, but what you might be doing is serving out a dish of apple pie. Now, for a lot of you, this is either physical food or it is physically eating the forbidden fruit, and someone's worried that you won't have sex with them, or it is something to do with around a sexual remark, the Capricorn energy. X marks the spot, something to do with around your ex or their ex, or someone's prowling, could be a Leo energy, and is sniffing around your energy. Now, this is where this is going to get very dynamic, because you would have had to have watched that last reading that I did, or the readings on Patron, to know what these are going to represent for you, of why these messages really may fit. Now, if you haven't seen the numerology video that explains that when I call out Gemini, I also call out Capricorn, because that is a 6. And because that is the forbidden fruit of temptation, of the forbidden apple that pretty much Adam and Eve ate, that was contaminated by the devil. Okay, popular belief of whatever that is to do with the Bible. I've never read the Bible, but there are certain things that I kind of know, because I've been hearing a lot of things just lately that are biblical. So it's getting me to look at certain things, obviously, right? So something to do around temptation, being led up the garden path, not wanting to eat someone else, or not wanting to eat anything, and you may have something to do with around your weight and stuff like this, around eating, or physically like feeling as if someone's beating their energy of eggs, or like beating around you, or something here is around like you're eating a lot of eggs. I eat loads of eggs. Do you guys eat eggs? I eat a lot of eggs. But something to do with around, like I said, beaten, like feel as if I've been defeated or something is an energy. It can be you or them, but I feel like I've been defeated, okay, and that someone's in competition. You have like a lot of competition, and I feel like I've been defeated, or somebody does. You might not feel defeated yourself, because you might be fighting this energy off and saying no. But it's definitely around, like I said, these same energies of Gemini and Capricorn. That's why your energies get so mixed when I do a general reading, because you are both cut from the same cloth of like contamination. Feels like that my energy is being messed about with, like someone is like messing around with my energy, or someone is messing around with, like they're not serious, they're not taking me seriously, you're not taking the other person seriously. It's a lot to do with sex, if I'm honest, is what's been coming up, and what they keep saying is something around a sexual remark, or something that someone keeps saying, talking smack and shit maybe, I don't know. But also like I keep like making sexual advances at people, but why will they not give me what I want and what I need out of this energy that is sexually? So you've got someone that tempts people in sexually. You've got the same energy as what came up through the last reading that I did, is really what I keep picking up. It's around sex, it's around a sex addict, but that can also be someone that starts getting extremely violent when they don't get it. Okay, when they don't get their own way, and when they don't get sex, they make you feel as if you're accountable and to blame for the energy that is not satisfactory. That's why it's the forbidden fruit. That's why it's contamination of your energy, of like temptation of the devil, and feeling like food and things like this being very tempting. Okay, a very tempting offer could be coming in your way. Okay, like a very tempting offer, like, okay, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Okay, I'll take you up. Some people could be very, but like they might be like saying to you, look, I'll offer you this, I'll offer you that, and you might be like sifting through the energy or people and saying, okay, okay there, and okay here, okay, I'm hearing okay, Kaylee or Kayla or Kay, or someone that says okay quite a lot, but that's normally me as well. I say okay. So you've got that K, Kayla, Casey, Neistat, or K. your energy. Forbidden fruit, all they keep saying is like, are you eating fruit? Are you having enough fruit and vegetables? Are you eating fruit and vegetables? Or is this to do with eating, something to do with around sex, that somebody gets very annoyed when somebody doesn't go down and eat apple pie or something like that, or go to Australia, right? But like, because you don't go down and because you don't do something, somebody here is making someone accountable because they don't do something around eating. Now, you can be eating whatever you like, Gemini, but I can assure you that I'm picking up some kind of sexual need that needs to be met by a person, and because it isn't, they're blaming a person to do with sex, okay, here. That you may not be giving yourself over to a person and saying, no, I've been through this so many times, you're not just going to come over and use me like a, you know, like an apple, pretty much, like you're not just going to come over and use me just for that. Okay, so I'm not going to be on another side of the scale. You've got Libra or Sagittarius, but on the other end of the scale, you're not just going to use me and then abuse me and then leave, and then use me and abuse me and then leave. But then what you've got here is Lee, Leanne, Lisa. You've also then got this energy of like people using people for sex or something like that, and it's all that people are like using someone or feeling like you're being abused around the bedroom energy is what I'm hearing. Like I'm just being used around the bedroom, okay? And you see, you get sociopath energies that do that. You see, if they get very violent around sex, that you can't scratch their need. It came up through the last reading. Y'all gonna have to watch the last reading, which was Taurus, which can also be a Sagittarian energy, and they can have that within their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or North Node. Anybody, any placement can have those. It's kind of relating to around what was in that reading. Okay, so it's a very important one. If you've just met the channel and you are unsure, the name Shaw, also the name Shaw. But to be sure, someone from Ireland, okay? I don't know why I keep picking up that motion, like someone that does Wing Chun, like don't know, Wing Chun, that's what we used to do in Wing Chun, that kind of like action. But action, Jackson, Jackie, Jacksonville, Australia, or Juicin, Jalen, Justin, Jasmine, Jackson, Jackie. I also keep picking up Jackie Brown, so it was Jackie Brown. Okay, some of you are in a same-sex relationship. I'm sorry if your readings are all so sporadic, Gemini. It's so difficult for me to ever, to really try to concentrate, to channel for a specific Gemini or Capricorn, right? Because that's why it's the contamination of that energy. It relates to the same. It relates to a lot of like temptation, illusion, like sex, driven by passion, but then also like being used and driven by that energy also. So some of you could be driven or driving, or the name driver, okay, or a deep diver, or a muff diver, I don't know. But like also a driver, which means Cancerian 7 energies and a driver, okay. But I am picking up on a lot of like, I feel like I'm just being used for something here, like people are using me for sex or something like that. Okay, it's really what I'm picking up for a lot of you. Thank goodness these are not seen by like, like it's adult content here. Gemini, what am I picking up? Like, I don't know why I keep picking up this energy, or why they just won't leave it, which is what they keep like coming back, and they keep coming back, and they keep coming back for more and more and more and more. I mean, you've either got Timothy or Tim. Tim, hey, you alright, bruv? How you doing? Sorry I didn't comment on your actual comment. I've been having a lot of flack lately, bruv, in my comment section where people have been saying nasty stuff. Don't worry about it, bruv. I did see your message. Sorry, if any of you don't know, I've got a friend called Tim that lives in, I know, well, don't tell everybody, lives in America. Okay, Ohio, right? Something like that. But anyway, you right, Tim? But like, something here around forbidden, like it's let it all be forgiven. See, it was in my Angel Radio. So some of you might be the producer of Angel Radio, some of you might be into music and making music and all this kind of thing, but I'm definitely picking up on a huge judgment energy for you. A huge judgment energy, which is like things going not quite as what you think they're going to be. It's not quite this thing, or Stephen, but like this thing is not quite what you think it is, Stephen. There is many energies around you where there is things around you, things, people that are playing with your thing. I mean, they're just toying with you around toys. Toy Story. I don't know. Toy Story or Thailand. Or tight. Someone's very tight. You might be very tight, Steve. Listen, I give loads of stuff away, but like tight. Or someone's like something to do with around someone being. Okay, this is going to sound very ruse, right? And I don't know. Hopefully, this does not get. But someone's like tight, right? Now that can also be tight-fisted. It can also be around like a Scorpio Taurus energy, possible. But like tight is something to do with around someone being too small. Because what you've got is the name of smally or little and large, and someone's very large and someone's very small, or someone's very large and someone's very small. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I don't know why I keep picking up like something is hurting somebody, or it's hurting me, or you're hurting, or like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm in mourning, or something like that, like something that is biblical, like morning has broken, like the first morning, like virginity, or something. Man, what on earth is that? I don't know, like, because I keep picking up that, oh, okay, man, what is this around, like, a child, like, they may be, like, experiencing, like, their period, or something to do with your kids or children here, and, like someone's losing their virginity, because I'm picking up that something is being broken here, like, broken into, okay, but I don't know what this is this being broke into. Broke into, someone's around tool, some of you like tool, broke into, cut into, soulmates, cut into. So you're more than likely really arguing with the person here. You could really too came up hugely around Libra energy, and it hugely came up in the you versus them energy of Taurus. Okay, definitely big. I'm torn between lovers. I'm a rose between thorn. You're definitely got an energy of third party stuff here. Okay, like I'm a rose, but like the name Rose, or Rosie and Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin Jim. Okay. Morrison, break on through the other side. Something to do with that I'm on the other side. I'm on their side, you're on their... Oh man, y'all got like these energies of like, whose side are you on anyway? Yeah, we're all on their side. No, we're on their side. You got competition. This has been here for a little while, Gemini. Take no notice, or Capricorn. Right, but like, or take no notice of a Capricorn. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But like, it's been here for a while for both readings. For both readings around Gemini, Capricorn. And it's around take no notice, take no notice, take no notice, take no notice. The sense that makes none. Libra. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't fit. Someone's trying to steal someone's gift or ideas away from them. But like, I'm trying to steal your gift. I'm trying to steal things. You see, something's being broke into here. Like, I'm trying to steal your clients. This has been going on for ages. People keep trying to steal people's clients. Have them. You know, if they believe you. But like, I don't know. I'm trying to steal people's clients. I'm trying to steal things away. Steal from Stephen is what I keep hearing. I'm trying to steal from Steve. I'm trying to steal or seal or silver. Okay, what are you trying to steal? Silver. But I keep hearing I'm trying to steal silver and gold. I'm trying to steal silver. Silver, just go over 7 Tarot and see what's happening there. Nothing. Nothing. Right, but like, silver, I'm sorry, bruv, but, you know, it's definitely what I'm hearing. Something going on around you. Be very careful. Okay, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, or someone that's Jewish. Okay, I'm definitely picking up like huge energy of like biblical stuff here. Okay, around being backstabbed, Okay, or the name Abby, Abigail, Abbott. Okay, biblical stuff is all here. Something around about Abby, or like stealing something. I mean, some people have been letting me know that some people have been like, I mean, I haven't seen it, you know, I'd rather not the energy be around my head, but some people have been telling me that some people have been getting emails from me when they haven't reached out. You have to reach out to me for me to email you, basically, unless I know you quite well. But, you know, in order for me to say, you know, this blah, 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 it's me, you would have had to have sent me an email first, right? You would have to have sent me an email first. Very, very doubtful that I'm ever going to send anybody an email unless they've sent me an email asking about a reading, okay? So, you know, that kind of thing here. So somebody said that they got an email from me, but they didn't think it was me, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't have just sent a random person an email out of nowhere, right? You know, normally you would have to, like, contact me first. But something around someone feeling as if something's being stolen here. Stolen. Or stollen cake. Something to do with stollen cake? I don't know. Like making cakes. Cake? Like making cakes. Eggs is eggs. I keep saying something to do with eggs. You do know that you can't like concentrate dark energy into an egg. Right? That's going to mess you up, bruv. That will mess you up. You can't get rid of dark energy. You can't. I'm just going to call a spade, bruv. You can do it for as long as you like, but I guarantee that'll mess you up here. Because these eggs always keep coming up around this energy here. Now, you're either eating a lot, or this is a sign that keeps my spirit is telling me is to stop eating eggs. But I'm on a slim fast diet, which is like eggs you can eat, because you can eat fish, eggs, and meat. Okay? And also pasta or rice, but you can't have fat. Okay, you can't eat fat. But eggs are protein, so I don't know what this is to do with around protein shake, or like I don't know what this is for, right? But I don't know why, and it annoys me. It really does in my channel, where something to do with eggs keeps coming up all of the time. It keeps saying about eggs, eggs, eggs. I mean, you can follow me or do whatever you like, guys, but I can assure you that if you're trying to like put dark energy into an egg, it ain't going to happen. It is not going to happen, right? You can do it as long as you like. You're going to feed yourself full of dark energy. You'll feed yourself where you'll be concentrating on that much to get rid of something that you can't. That's the contamination of Capricorn, Gemini, because it was in the forbidden fruit. It's tempting, it's alluring energies. When you're starving, you're hungry, right? Same kind of thing. You eat the forbidden fruit, right? So I don't know why Spirit keeps getting me to look at things that are biblical here, because it is something to do with around offence of like things that are biblical, that people believe in different things than what others. Great, you're welcome to, but if I am winding people up, then you're just going to wind yourselves up, you know. But like, yeah, I can probably feel, because I have a Gemini moon, so I can feel a lot of probably energies of being wound up maybe, but I'm trying to get to grips with that, guys, for all of you lovely people out there that have been sending some very nice stuff. Okay. I don't know why something's being sent to someone, because I can pick up like, I'm picking up like a bouquet of flowers. A bouquet of flowers, or like a brochure, or Shaw, the name Shaw, or Bradshaw, Brad, the name Brad, or Brangelina, or like Brad or Bradshaw. Okay, but I keep picking up like a hamper basket for some reason. Like a hamper basket. Like I'm going to send you a basket full of like food, grapes and stuff like this. Or like, I don't know, they keep saying like a hamper. Or a camper. See again, someone's either camp or it's a Carol, Anne. Carol, Anne. Right, again I said it in the Taurus versus maybe Sagittarian energy because it being 5. But like, yeah, so you've got Aquarius here, you've got a life path 5 here also is what they're saying. You've got 5 of Swords that is also here. You've got repetitive thinking, repetitive patterns, going over it and over it and over it and over it and over it. Feeling like I've gone over this so many times, man, it's like rehearsing the same thing. I know these lines. Something to do with Leo, I know these lines, I know they're lying. Some of you just know that this person lies out their back teeth, is a complete and utter liar, right? Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And it came up through Sagittarius, Taurus energy of someone that is thinking about preying on someone here. But it got very difficult. You will have to know, trust me, you will have to know. I'm going to stop channeling because I think that it is actually confusing your reading, or I'm confusing myself. Because it's something around somebody is getting very pissed off and angry, maybe around the bedroom department, or what they're listening to or what they're hearing is not helping. And it came up through another reading, Timothy, the name Tim, you're right, but like something that is not helping, like because it was like, what was that? What was it? Sorry. Something that doesn't help. The sense that doesn't make any. It's Libra. It's Libra. Something that doesn't make any sense. Like I can't figure this out. I can't figure it out. It's like temptation. It's like someone that's very, it's the same reading. Somebody that is so like convincing. Like they're so convincing that they lie and they convince. Like a lie is never told. Like if a person is physically lying and you got like a Libra energy maybe, or a high priestess or something, If a person is so convincing about their lying, if you've gone through this like constantly backwards and forwards and constantly, like this person may never ever really admit what the truth is. They may speak, but they may never admit or know what their own truth is, right? So what you've got is like truth serum. So some of you could be using serum, which is the VST that is part of Ableton and things like that, serum, okay, or syrup, or cough syrup, or witchcraft, whatever you like. But like serum, right? But this person could be so convincing that you won't actually know, because you've got to know your partner, you've got to know the person that you're dealing with, Gemini, and this is Capricorn. The better the devil you know is the person that you know that you are dealing with. That's 100% given in a tarot reading and channeled. The person that you're dealing with is the person that's causing the most amount of conflict for you. That's what you need to remove yourself from. You can't remove people. People will not refuse to leave, right? You have to remove yourself from any energy that there is. You have to do as best you can to remove yourself from it. This is what I was saying about the moderating and stuff like that. I have got an idea for that, because that does not work in the chat with all moderators and everything. What I need is a moderator to do the actual comments, but I have to add you as a physical, reliable person of a, this is what I'm probably going to ask Elijah, but like she's been around for a while, I have to put you in as a person that can moderate the channel itself. So I have to give you quite a lot of something, I'm not going to say that on here, but like give it away now. Somebody's doing red hot chili peppers. But you've got hotness. You've got somebody that's using their sexiness and hotness to get what they want here. You've got Sun, you've got Leo energies. Now it's either that, or what you've got is someone that lives in a flat. They live in a flat, okay? Block of flats, story flat, but a flat, an apartment, right? But what you've got here, Gemini, if I'm not losing you and you're not getting bored, because I'm trying to work out your energy that is channeled for you, okay, guys? You've got somebody that is so convincing that you don't know whether they're actually telling the truth or lying. They'll do anything to get back with you and anything to get away from you, but everything also to get in. Right. In with the crowd, or do anything to get in with you, right? And I'll do anything also to get back at you, which is why I kind of pick up this third party drama triangle that you're always in. Not always love life, but you're always in those. There was 2222 on the clock. But you've got these energies around you, Gemini, like somewhat, it related to the last reading. Someone's getting pissed off with this side, somebody's trying to find someone new maybe, okay, because there was a 2 here around a Libra energy possible. But it's where this energy is to do with, like, I will get back at you for whatever it is that you're not doing right, which is a sociopath energy. Is a dark, well, in that one it came up as a dark empath, straight up, because it was Leo Virgo. That does not mean that you have to take an offence if you have that in your chart. It means that you're going through something that is very, very dark in your life, that is either created by oneself, or it is an energy that is very frustrating for another person to deal with, because it is a dark empath. They have, like, soulmates are designed for you, right? This is why I don't believe in the karmics. Soulmates are given to you by God. God designs soulmates. We are all soulmates in sacrifice of one energy. That was created by a person to create soulmates, right? Soulmates are given to you by God, right? Say, can also be Jesus, but given to you by God, right? So God given, spirit, gifts, messages given by God, nobody else, right? Can't copy that. Try if you want, you'll fail, right? Something here to do with around Zeus, but something here to do with around, like I said, it's to do with around, like, somebody is like oh man, I've lost my flow. I always get this way with Capricorn, with Gemini readings. Somebody's trying to come across as very convincing but fake. They're trying to lie. They're trying to fake things to make things. I'm going to have to do whatever it is to make it, but I'm willing to fake an orgasm. I'm willing to fake an account. I'm willing to fake it and completely and utterly lie and not be honest. Or I'm tempting and luring to fake myself that much that I'm making myself believe that everybody else is to blame and is fake. Because you've got this fakeness around you, like it's fake, it's false. False accusations, false accusing. Don't even know if I'm being confused or convulsed by someone that's false. That's what I'm saying, man. You've got huge Libra energies around you, or two, it doesn't matter. But someone that is so false or so fake. Okay, if this is anything biblical and you've all read the Bible, well, I've read Wikipedia, right? I've read Siri. Okay. What star sign was Jesus?
I found this on the web.
Pisces. It says Pisces there. I haven't found Google, but if you Google it and say, what was he? It says Pisces. Wikipedia, more than likely. It's still a book, right? So who's right, who's wrong? No one. If you're biblical and you watch, just read the book. I've read that, right? Same thing to me, right? But like I said, if people are getting annoyed, well then go and make your own channel, right? Go make. Sorry guys. Why do I always get so? Like I said, it's probably because it's my own, right? I've really got to get this sorted out. But I, like I said, I sniff out energies behind the background. I sniff out energy that creates a paradox of message that is for someone and for some of you. That also involves me because it is my channel also, so I am a Gemini moon, right? It's involving around this, but it's also a paradox, which means that it can be a future prediction that hasn't happened yet, but it's continued to happen, but it's going to happen again. Okay. Similar to Jen, Julie, and Jason, Justin, Jasmine. Okay. Told you before, if you're watching and you haven't seen it yet, and you haven't seen the Aquarius feeding, 9 Virgo energy, 9 of Cups. If you haven't watched that, you don't want to watch it. You've got to be very careful around what is given because it will be taken from you. Okay, but never mind. But something here around. There's always so much confusion. I'm going to have to stop, Gemini. I really feel as if I'm like not helping here. Like I don't think it's helping you. Basically, somebody is on the prowl, right? And it came up, Proud, the name Proud or Kev or Kevin, right? But it's on the prowl, right? It's a circular motion of a predator, and it relates to hieroglyphic energy of the film. Can't see it, right? Can just feel it. That's why you've got Scorpio in your energy here also. 4. But I can just feel it, right? I can just feel it that it's approaching me, that this person is doing a circular motion, ready to come in as a wolf, silver, as a wolf, come in towards a sheep. A wolf in sheep's clothing enters the penitentiary, prison, facing a sentence. Could be a death sentence maybe, I don't know. Facing a sentence, right, which means that I am approaching to come into the pen, right, here, in order to take. So if you've got chickens and stuff like that, be careful of a physical fox, right? Foxtrot, fox. But I'm picking up this energy here. So if you've got like animals that are outside, okay, Gemini or Capricorn, if you've got animals that are outside, be careful of things getting into the pen. That's what I'm hearing, into the pen, okay. But here, you've got this energy where, oh, I need to tell you this as well, because they get me to look at this. If you've ever been married, right, if you've ever been married and you've been signing your name on checks, someone's been signing checks or signing other people's checks or something like that. I don't know what. Is someone stealing money from you and signing their name on your checks? Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic or something like that, or check your public profile. I don't know, or public. General public, Jen, Julia, Justin, or general public. It's going out into the general public. But again, like a pen creates karma because you think and you like, okay, like Mr. or Mrs. blah blah blah, and I was married and I changed my maiden name, right? Or Maddie, or Maiden, or Hayden, the name Hayden. But like, okay, I've wrote this for so long, right? That's karma. A pen creates karma, right? So just very quick, I don't know why I'm saying that one, but it does, okay? Because that's maiden name, and I've called myself that much for so long. That's who I think I am or was, right? So you could have divorce, all of these kind of things coming up around. I don't know what that is around someone signing false checks. False checks. like a false checkup. True or false? It's around Libra. A check. Hold on a minute, Gemini, so I don't confuse you even more. So I don't know what that message is there for you guys around a false check, right? Or I need to go and get checked up. Like some of you might be going to the doctors and things like that and being checked up. Or someone keeps checking up on you all the time. Are you alright, lovey? You alright, dearie? Keep checking up on me, for God's sake. You don't have to keep checking up on me. Right? If you're at home and someone keeps checking up on you, only me, Virgo, or whatever, or like someone keeps like poking their nose into people's business or something and keeps checking on someone all the time, and you're like, man, I can't get never a moment's peace away from a person because they keep checking up on me all the time, seeing if I'm alright or something, I don't know. But that would be at home. But like, yeah, you've got this very strange energy of what I picked up through the last reading, of this wolf circulating, working the circuit to come. You're dealing with the Leos that are coming in to an energy of light. This is why they're a dark empath. And you have to be dark empath. They can have a lot of darkness in them. You know, you learn by what is given to you by spirit, a soulmate, right? They have darkness in them. The only way you can ever learn about your dark side is by facing your darkness. You have to face what it is about you of darkness. That's the way you survive darkness. Purgatory, Virgo energies. You survive of the fittest of understanding what your dark side is. A person of light cannot teach you about dark because they are light. That's when you pass, right? So graduate, pass on, right? Go physically leave the earth, pass, retrograde, past. I eventually accomplished my goal of ascending, and now I am reached my end goal, right? Pass, graduation, college, school, education, passed with honours, all that sort of thing, right? Congratulations for leaving this earth, right? Here, and leaving behind your kids, children, blah, 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 mortgage, house, home, all these kind of things, right? But, you know, you kind of got this like, yes, pass, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, I don't want to know, no, right? Is why you've got a Libra energy around you possibly somewhere. But it's this energy that seems to be like coming from them being dark, which means that you can only learn about dark energies by being with a dark energy. The person learns about dark empathy from you of being light, of why they cannot contaminate your energy. So you learn by your mistakes, keep doing it, keep going over it, and keep going over it. You learn that your light actually progresses to heal them, but then when they use you, or Em, or Emily, or Melissa, or Maria, or Matilda, or Melanie, but then heals them, okay, because they are dark. You can have a lot of dark empaths out there. A lot of dark empaths, right? They have a devious and destructive way of contaminating your path, which means they stop you from saying things. They stop you from doing things. It stops your calling. It stops your life. Because if you're involved in a soulmate situation and they batter your head in with loads of dark thoughts, which is, okay, I'm going to tell you loads of things about witches, right? I'm going to teach you how to get rid of witches, and I'm going to teach you how to get rid of dark energy. You're going to be thinking dark energy every time you do it. Every time you do it and you practice how to get rid of dark, you're going to be thinking dark. But, or Dartmouth, someone from Dartmouth, or Darren, but, or Dan. But again here, right, this person here will, like, contaminate you with darkness. Dark thoughts. When they have dark thoughts and they batter your head in and they go like this and blah blah blah, listen, you're not doing all of these things right, you're not doing that right, you're having a go, you're blah blah blah. What are you making me think? Bad thoughts about you not being able to do something that doesn't cut the mustard, bruv, with me. Well then, why are you here? Get out, go away. Yes, but you're not doing this and you're not providing and you're not doing else. So what are you putting into my head? Dark thoughts, dark energy. So if you are with, say, Z soulmate, you're going on it and you're going for it, and you're clashing like the Titans, like Taurus, right? And you just cannot seem to get in. What do you have? Polar, bipolar actions. Polar, north, south, doesn't. Two magnets don't work. Two wongs don't make a white, right? Colour doesn't mix if you don't add the right one. Sagittarius, right? Libra doesn't mix well, right? So, again, you're not doing, you're not saying, you're not having. All you're doing, bruv, is stopping me from doing my job. All you're doing is contaminating my head. So if you're like watching and you don't like it, please vacate and go somewhere else. But you more likely won't. But in relationship, blah, 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 you're doing, you're not saying, you're not going, blah, 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 you're not, nah, nah, nah. Who wants to listen to that? Anybody up there, put your hands up if you want to listen to that. Right? Again, you feel free if you're like energies, you can go. I'm not keeping you here. Right? But if you're in a relationship and someone batters your head in, that's the last thing anybody ever wants to listen to in life, is the stress, the strain, the worry, and everything else, right? So you'll find people vacating away from you because they batter your head in with how much you're not doing right for them, right? So what are they? Dark empaths, because they complain and bitch and moan the fact that you are not doing things right as a human compared to what it is that you believe you feel, right? I feel I'm in the right. I'm not listening to all of that, all of those negative things that you want to keep telling me about myself and keep putting me down and keep putting me out. And I feel like a meow pussy that's now in a low vibration, that you now keep not listening to what I'm saying because you put me outside in a kennel, right? So you're trapped me now because you're not doing what I want or say, right? Could be Aquarian Leo energies also, because they're 8, okay? So you're not saying, you're not doing. Again, if anybody's watching these, you don't have to relate these to your love life. Your mum, your father, your sibling, your brother, your daughter, your son, right? A friend of me, your work, your job. Whatever it is that comes up for you is very, very confusing. You can be like, man, right? Nah, man. But I'm hearing like 3 bags full, or something to do with like wool or sheep, or the name woolly. But like a sheep, you see, someone's like, meh, meh, right? Be careful if you've got sheep, right? But like, again, a sheep in wolf's clothing, wolf in sheep's clothing. But something biblical as well around sheep, right? But again, I'm seeing a sacrifice. Yeah. Never mind, right? Anyway, you've kind of got this, well, that's Pisces. That's Pisces, sacrifice, the sacrificial lamb, the lamb hotel. Some of you are eating lamb, right? But little lamb butterfly, also something to do with a butterfly or dragonfly or something like that. But I'm hearing Paul McCartney, little lamb dragonfly, something to do with dragonflies, but like flies. Okay, there's no flies on shit. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing, but like flies. I keep picking up that, like your garbage or your garbage pail kids or something here is like got flies on it. Flies, or it could be Virgo energy, but like flies like us, spies like us. Someone's still spying on my energy, but like spies like us with eyes. They have eyes. Well, of course they do. The hills have eyes. Really? Ooh, the hills have eyes. You definitely don't want to take the wrong turn, right? Last house on the left. What on earth is this for? What on earth? Anyway, general message. You're not going to get anybody listening, because when they do, they batter your head in full of darkness. If you're on the light side, you'll wonder why someone pays no attention whatsoever and goes their own way. Because I'm not listening to someone that nags at me. If you're a nagger, and you nag people and nag people and nag people, then if you're nagging your children, then look how that was when people nag you. Right? Nidge, kneel also. But like, if they nag you in your life and you're like, man, I'm sick to death of people keep nagging at me that I can't never really do anything. If nobody has ever, then you're lying. And then look at your boss. If your boss nags you and says, listen, you need to come into work, you need to come into work, you need to do this, you need to do that. that person batters your head in. Right? So if you are a parent and then you go, you're not pulling your weight, you're not doing all of this, as a human, they're not going to want to listen to you like you wouldn't your boss. You can't escape these energies. You never get out of it. Cycles, you'll never get out of them. Right? So if somebody is dark and they're like, ah, don't want to know. But the devil you know, right, here. But anyway, so Gemini, on with your reading. Thank you for sticking in there for all the loyal and people here. But Gemini. So you versus them, and then this gets deep and heavy. If you're very touchy around your energy, you might not like me at all. Okay, because this is the hard, brutal truth. Okay, so let's have a look at how your partner thinks and feels about you. How does Gemini's partner think and feel, and what is going through their head about Gemini? Gemini's partner that thinks and feels about Gemini. Straight up in reverse, no chaser, that you're not going over there anymore. That I am not going over there, I'm not prepared to travel to see you for you to batter my head in. Okay? Eddie or Edmonds, but like Noel or Neil. But I'm sorry, but I don't bend down and pick things up for you. I do not kneel beneath you. No, I don't. I am not coming over. Yeah, but you don't come over and stay with me when I need you. I don't care. I can't sort you out. You have to sort yourself out. If there is anything that is physical, metaphysical, whatever, then it is complete distance, because it is impossible. It's also feeling of impossible to get through to a person, because what they are not doing, if you are with someone, and I mean in spirit with them, not metaphysically with them in spirit at the moment, if you are here and you're like, you know what, I can't come over because, oh yeah, but you are never supportive enough, are you? You don't never come over when I need you for things that I'm going through and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't. You're going to have to start to learn to do that yourself. If you want me to come over but you're nagging me, I'm not coming over because you're forcing me to. You're not going along with the Luke Skywalker and the force to be reckoned with. The force is not with you, that's why I'm not with you, right? Because you forced me to, or you're a force to be reckoned with. I can't seem to reconcile with you ever. We don't never seem to get on that much, because I can't never seem to reconcile the fact that when we do reconcile, it ain't long before you've gone back home and you're not with me. Yeah, but I need you with me all of the time. My brother, I am so busy, I can't be with you all of the time. How can I possibly be there when you need me? I'm not Jackson 5 or Jackie or Jackson. It's like, yeah, but I need you for this. I need you to do that for me. It's like, bruv, this is not the belfry. Like, bing, hello, I'm free. It's like, are you? No, I'm sorry, I can't make it today. Oh, I'm going to have to do that myself then. Yeah. If someone starts playing a victim, it's like, oh no, it's okay, I can do that myself. And they're like, oh, bruv, really? Well, no, it's okay, I can do it. All by myself, don't wanna be. So, how your partner, what did I say? Gemini's partner, how they feel about you. That you won't go over there and see them. You won't do everything for them. That you can't do everything for them. How does Gemini's partner think and feel about Gemini? What is in their head? What is in their feelings? What is in their emotions about Gemini? Here, yeah, here. That they're going to reach out. This person's going to remain persistent in order to reach out. They'll probably message you when they realise you're not paying attention to them here. That you're not reaching out to them, they will reach out to you here. So if you're on this side and you're on your own and you're feeling very down and lonely, the fact that people are not around you, then this person is coming at you here. Okay. They feel as if that you're not with them 24/7. You might like the fact that they're not. You might like your own time that you're not. Some of you are in a complete bind metaphysically with somebody. Okay. Don't forget, you can watch this also as a Capricorn. You're a Gemini. Not if it was a personal one, but definitely when it comes up that it is a general reading. Okay. Because numerology is also my thing. Okay. Soul group. It helps me work out patterns of soul group behaviour. Okay. So there could be a metaphysical one here where it's like impossible, but you won't stop. You won't stop. You want to know. There are question and answers that I have never had closure with, that I was never found out in my life why it was that this person left me in the first place. I never did realise why. Why did you leave me in the hour of need of needing to know something? But if you're on the other end of the scale, there could be an energy here that is like, well, I know why I left you. I had my own reasons of why I left. That's why I have left. That's why we are recently just broke up. If this has been going on for centuries, for centuries, right here, the world, centuries, it doesn't have to be centuries, but if it feels like that in metaphysics, that's why. But again here, it feels like that I never got closure and I never got an answer why this person ever really left. I don't really know why they did. The other person is kind of on that aspect of like, well, I had my reasons of why I left. That's metaphysically. Right? So they're questions that this person has for another one of why did you suddenly just leave me? That I meant nothing to you? You just throw me away like a piece of trash? But if there was an argument recently, that might be because somebody spoke to someone out of turn. That is the wrong turn. I say, no, bruv. You're not going to take a wrong turn with me. Right? Don't talk to me like that. I don't like how you spoke. Okay then? Right. So, somebody had a Pink Floyd moment. One of my fun turns, right? One of my, what is it? One of my turns. I feel one of my turns coming on. Right. Turner. I'm also picking up the name Turner. Or Nipper. Nipper. Nippon, or Nippon, or Nippo, Pol, or Poly, or Nippon, or polyamorous. Cool, there's a mouthful. I bet it is. Polyamorous. That's where someone's not divorced, right? I'm sure it is. Polyamorous or promiscuous. Very curious. Promiscuous. Anyway, let's see. Or Pucci, or Paula, or Pauline, or Pisces. I'm not concentrating on energy, sorry. What does Gemini's partner think and feel about Gemini? What do they think and feel about Gemini? What is this person's mind through thinking and feeling about Gemini? See? Sex. They've got sex on their mind constantly. This could be a sex addict. This could be an addict altogether. The forbidden fruit, right? The lying energy that contaminated Adam and Eve, of where we now all blame each other. Why is that? Because of fear, because of darkness, the fear of being left alone, being left out in the crowd, the fear of needing and wanting more, but I can't. Right? Addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction, alcohol, physical abuse, mental abuse, tormented spiritually. Okay, so you've got this person that is devious, Devi, Evie, Stevie, even, Stephen, but feels as if there's a person around them that is devious. It's devious. Stavros, Stephanie, but like devious. That they allure you in to like, it's a sexual problem. It's a sex problem. That's a thing. It really is a thing here. Because if someone is taking alcohol and drugs or suppressing feelings and emotions, that is a performance of what someone can't keep up with because of drugs, drink, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. It can also be where someone blames someone sexually. That is a huge sociopath energy. It can make someone feel as if, well, you're not satisfying my sexual need. You're not satisfying me sexually. So they can blame another person, saying that, well, you're not performing well, there's something wrong with you, you're not doing what I want, you're not going here, you're not going there, you're not doing all of these kind of things that I want to be sexually pleased with. You're not pleasing me. So your energy is probably, well, go and please yourself then. So this probably person pleases themselves and probably sees this person as selfish, maybe, or like, I don't know, Pisces. But that's why I'm picking up here is that there's some kind of, because this is fast, I want it now, I want it now. This has got to happen now. I want sex now. I want everything now, right, now, right. So if this is in your partner's head, right, what they want is it now. They want back in with the devil energy. A dark empath can be a dark empath. And I'm saying anybody that's around you, you might lose your own call and think, you know, am I a dark empath? Right? You get contaminated by dark all of the time because you are in purgatory. So you always get contaminated by dark energy because you're in it. But the people that you deal with are the people that you look for. You know, don't look for things metaphysically because you'll never work that out because you'll fuck yourselves up. Can't never work out metaphysics because it doesn't make sense. Right? Something around Libra. But it doesn't make any sense. Of course it doesn't, because it's metaphysics. You know, quantum physics, metaphysics doesn't make sense. Right? It does to a person that analyses it, but it doesn't really make sense. Right? So it's stuff that can't be seen, like time. So if you've gone through this time and time and time with this person, they're not making much sense to your energy because it's contaminating yours. It's contaminating your light energy. It doesn't mix well. Your energy's here, even if this be a friend or someone that you're really struggling with, it doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. I mean, this doesn't have to be forever. This is just like between the 7th and the 14th, right, for a week. But, you know, what shows me that is in their mind, their thoughts and their feelings, when we look deeper into it, that's going to show me what is really behind the shadows of someone's intention, right? Of how your true intentions are for one another, right? Because it will show me the pattern and the cycle of what's in people's head, right? So show me how Gemini thinks and feels about this person. How does Gemini think and feel about this person during the 7th until here? 3 of Pentacles, yeah. In reverse. You see this person that's all kind of upside down. Their energy doesn't make sense. They're dragging you back in, trying to drag you back into the pits of hell. Drag me to hell, right? Damn you to hell. So they're trying to drag you in and get you involved in a clique, in a group, but also trying to get you involved back into a third party, also trying to get you involved back into a drama triangle to contaminate your energy that is within a trine of 3. Trine. The water trine of Pisces, right? That's why the equinox started to say that it was possible that Pisces could have been Jesus, could have been. There's no true fact that anybody can ever really figure that out. Because obviously it was December and stuff, right? But, you know, but you've got this person that here is trying to drag you back into this energy of where you're like, man, I am not, afraid not, 3, Pisces, I am not the Trinity, the Trine, I am not going back into this anymore, I'm afraid not, am I not doing this again? I'm not going to go over this again with you where I've constantly told you before. There is something wrong with you, right, that is either sexually or someone that you keep luring people in is as a false way of doing things around the bedroom, right, as a false way. There's a right way and there's a wrong way, right? 2 whites don't make a one, right? People from China also, maybe, right? They don't actually ever get their time of birth to know who they really are. Because they can't stand in that country, as far as I know, don't like anything that is said by planets and whatever, so they refuse to actually ever really give a person their time of birth. So, you know, you could be watching it, say, from China or somewhere like that, right? And like you don't know what's in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, right? So it could really confuse you here, you know, really could. So you've really got to know what you're doing around numerology. You know, my stories might help in certain ways, but I don't know why I'm saying that one, because it's possible there. You know, numerology for me is so important because, like I said, I call out the name of 6, Gemini. But this is a Capricorn because it's their card. But it's contaminating your energy that is confusing you as a Gemini. Right? It's making you feel, damn, there's some darkness around me, man, and I don't like this feeling. I don't want this feeling. I do not want this energy contaminating mine. You know, this can also be past, present, future energy. It can be what I've just literally experienced with my channel. It can be further stuff that's coming up with my channel. I do not want like this in my ear that is confusing me to look at bad energy. I don't want to be listening to people that are like full of negativity and bad approaches to things. I don't want you around me, like, you know. So here, I don't want you around me. I don't want nasty people around my energy to confuse it. That it's really not helping. It's more of a hindrance than a help. You're not helping, right? So you're going to have to help yourself. You're going to have to do this yourself. It's like a child here. You're going to have to learn to do things for yourself, right? You're going to have to learn to make doctor's appointments. If it's medical, it's medical. It isn't physical. If there's a medical problem with someone, it's medical. It is not physical. It's not metaphysical either. It's a condition that somebody that may have that requires learning to do things for oneself. No, I refuse to. I'm not going to do that. That's nothing to do with that. And that's nothing to do with you either. Okay, well, I can't do shit about that, bruv. That's medical. That's not physical or mental. It could be something that's going on around somewhere and you're kind of like, man, I can't do that for you. You're going to have to do all of those things, man. You're going to have to learn to, like, pay rent or pay up or do something, right? But don't sit there, keep coming back at me expecting that I'm going to do all this. Because these are like doctors' school appointments, school appointments, appointments anywhere. I am not going to be able to make those appointments for you. If you've got those, well then you're going to have to get a car and go yourself. You're going to have to financially support yourself to get a car to go. If it's an appointment that you need to make. It is a doctor's one, it's not physical. Right? You've got something wrong, you're going to have to go to the clinic. Right? It's an appointment. These are things of like church, biblical, like doctor's appointments, things like that for me, right? An appointment. I need to go and see someone to ask them for their help of what's going on here with me. So because this is on the other side of the scale of your karmic reading, is that I can't do this for you. You're going to have to do that yourself. You're going to have to learn to be sufficient, to be independent. I am. You're not. So I'm not doing it for you. That's the work. Not spiritual work. You don't put spiritual work in, man. You'll do that all the time, right? Your work comes in of what it is that works. Like your job. If you love your job, it works for you because it's designed for you, because you love your work, right? That's why people have that work for like disadvantaged children and elderly people, they don't do it for a pay packet, because the pay packet that they get is ridiculous. They do it because they love their job. They love working with people. They're very good at what they do. That's why they do it. That's why it works for them, right, here. So when you look at work, in general, what doesn't work for a reason, right? Doesn't work, right? So you get people that are not working. Kids, children, blah, 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 you're not working. You need to get a job. You need to do all of this, blah, blah, blah. I can't pay the rent all the time. You're going to have to go out and start getting a job, right? This isn't working as a soul group. It's not working because you're not doing anything. So nag, nag, nag. The more you nag, the more they don't listen. Still can't get rid of it. There's nothing I can do to help you. I can just tell you what you've got coming up. Okay? I can't get you out of your karma. There's no way I can ever do that, man. Right? I can't get you out of things. But here, this is probably what you're saying. I can't do all of that for you. You're going to have to start doing that yourself. Just do it yourself. You know, or stay out my way. I'm going to do that myself. What have we got? An hour. Sorry, I'm going to have to cut this short, Gemini, because I've got loads to readings to do, man. So I'm not going to catch up for everybody before the 7th here. And I've got personal readings all over the place as well. So I'm knackered, bro. But I've got a lot of work to do. Don't worry about my energy. It's always pure. Thanks for joining and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you stick in there and always watch videos right to the end. Because the more you cut off, it doesn't help the algorithm. Okay? So if you have done it already, I meant to mention it at the beginning. From now on, please make sure that even if you don't want to listen and you're just coming on to chat, but then you're like, I'm going to come back later, please just leave it on your phone in the background until it finishes, because it really helps with the algorithm. Because when someone clicks on, clicks off, clicks on, clicks off, the algorithm gets confused. For the general nice people, because I'm going to say this and the bad people are just going to probably do that anyway, it doesn't really matter, but it does help for the good people out there that you keep that consistent flow of watching it from the beginning to the end. Okay. So, like, for the nice people that come in and say, look, I'm at work, blah, 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 I can't listen to all of it, I'm just coming to say hello, and then I'm off, you know. Please make sure if you're clicking on the videos that you leave it on in the background to watch it entirely, okay? I appreciate it. because it helps with the algorithm. Okay, so what you get for your reading, it only goes to the full access bundle. Okay, only to the full access bundle. But we continue on with this, and then we swap it around and we look at where this is coming from with exes, with kids, children that you've got. Okay, work that you may have, how you feel and how you think about it, a general story that generally comes up as well for you as one, also breaking the energy down of what is in your partner's thoughts and feelings compared to you. I'll just look deeper into it and try to see every message I possibly can. But in my opinion, at the moment I've just started these, they really do seem to be working quite well, Gemini. Okay, so because you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, okay, and your numerology placement, where you can watch a Capricorn, Gemini energy from any part of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, what you get over the other side is where you can really start to see through what I'm telling you is in people's true intentions that is behind their shadow of their dark side, that is going to probably give you a lot more information that you can try to work things out about your own dark side, of what's coming towards you, what you're not accepting. Okay, I think it's very good. But that's what you're going to get on the full access bundle. Okay, I'll continue on with the reading and also clarify them as well and see what this approach is going to be between the 7th and the 14th. Okay, that is, I'm going to continue to do that now for a little while for the weeklies. But again, you get all of them. They continue to go over on the full access bundle. You can find the video that explains everything below. For a start, if you're unsure, there's Angel Radio link also for music that I make, and you can find that on another channel and this one. And private readings, all that sort of stuff. It's all in the reading, all in the description below. Thank you very much, Gemini. I really do appreciate all of your help, lovely comments and subscriptions. I really do appreciate that, guys, by sticking in there with me. And let's see if we can beat off these dark energies and do our work, right? And do our work. Okay, thanks very much, Gemini. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.